Tonight on Chronicle, Flights of Fancy.
Here's a blender. It's when you do rolls into a inverted flat spin.
How this young man became a champion pilot of giant model airplanes.
It's just an amazing feeling that you have full control of the airplane, and it's just so much fun.
That's next on Chronicle. Good evening. It is Friday night, the last night of New Hampshire Restaurant Week, and we are coming to you from Cotton, located here in the Mills in Manchester. This place is just awesome. I think it's got a great vibe.
A great ambiance here. Maybe you didn't know the chef here, Jeff Page, actually cooked for some presidents, Bill Clinton, George Bush, and Julia Child. I would imagine that'd be a little nerve-wracking.
I would think so. I would think it would be more nerve-wracking cooking for her than the presidents, actually.
You might be right about that.
Yeah, well, tonight, while many young people these days are exercising their thumbs by texting or playing video games, there are some who are using those skills for a different kind of fun.
They've committed moves like the rolling harrier, the knife-edge spin, and the torque roll to muscle memory.
These precision maneuvers have taken model aeronautic pilots Steven and Tyler McCormack, just 12 and 14 years old, to competitions all over the country.
Producer Cindy Jump Jones taxied into Elmbrook State Park in Kentucky and brings us into the world of model airplane flying.
It's just an amazing feeling that you have full control of the airplane, and it's just so much fun.
Ever since I was a 2-year-old kid, I used to love to make and fly paper airplanes.
They love it. They just can't get enough of it. And when it's raining out, they hover them in the living room. It's crazy.
To be a good pilot, you need a lot of practice. You also need, good instructors like Cody Wojcik. He taught me how to fly and taught me how to fly all the types of maneuvers I do. He taught me how to fly as well as I do, and he's an amazing pilot himself. I'm so thankful to have him.
I'm going to do a slow knife edge pass here. I started flying with Tyler and Steven a couple of years ago. I've flown with a lot of kids. It's a hobby that, is attractive to kids, even though you need some money and some time and some skill and responsibility to do it. And none of them have really taken to it like Steven and Tyler have.
Kick knife edge. Rolling harrier.
Sometimes me and him do duo flights, which is when we're up at the same time and we're doing special maneuvers around each other.
There's a harrier, which the plane is stalled, and it is basically at a 45-degree angle, and you're using the motor to project air over the control surfaces to keep it flying. And you have half Cuban eights and Cuban eights where you do figure eights in the sky. There's so many maneuvers, I can't name them all.
Coming down, this is a knife edge pass. 3/4 snap to what you call a snap turn. Now I'm going down into another rolling harrier here. Get nice and low. I'm going to do a rolling flip. We are at Elmbrook State Park in Hopkinton, New Hampshire. And we've got a pretty good smattering of planes here today. We've got everything from small little electric airplanes to all the way up to 100cc gas airplanes like Tyler is flying.
There are so many airplanes, it'll blow your mind away. It's amazing. I have some over here that are 32 inches, little foam airplanes made out of a special foam that's very durable. It can go anywhere from 10-inch wingspan to 10-foot wingspan. My favorite's probably my biggest one I have. It has a 100cc gas motor, cubic centimeter. And this is the gas tank right here. And there's a lot of electronics that goes into this. There's a lot of things. Like up here, that's the ignition to fire the motor up here. And then this is a receiver, it's called, this block right here.
It teaches them a whole lot of different things. It teaches them mechanics, it teaches them electronics, it teaches them patience because they have to wait, and because we don't buy all their stuff for them, they have to earn the money and and buy their own stuff for the most part, unless someone gifts them something. And just how to relate to other people, you know, and be around adults versus just being in a peer group. Just travel. I guess you could say it teaches them geography because they go all over the place. They've been to New York, Pennsylvania, Virginia, Maryland, Maine, Connecticut, Vermont.
In competition, there's pretty much two kinds of competition. There's precision, which can fall into a couple of different disciplines. There's either pattern or IMAC. Tyler's airplane is an IMAC airplane. IMAC stands for International Miniature Aerobatic Club. And in those you'll fly big loops and rolls and combinations of those and try to make really nice smooth geometry. And then there's also freestyle. And in freestyle you've got 4 minutes to fly as crazy as you want, go as low as you want, as high as you want, do whatever you want. You don't have a prescribed set of maneuvers. The best freestyle pilots also are usually some of the best precision pilots as well. Probably the last 3 or 4 years in this hobby, we've seen a real growth in the culture with you know, older and younger kids alike just starting to fly really, really well and compete more and more and just really striving for real pilot skill. Steven and Tyler have certainly taken advantage of everything that I've given to them, and they're also, you know, totally nuts about it. They'll put in as much effort as they can, and it's really been cool to watch them learn and grow and become real good pilots.
Here's a blender. It's when you do rolls into a inverted flat spin.
It's given them such great opportunities to meet so many different people, and because they're so young and they have so much talent and so much excitement for it, people just, you know, we'll show up at a flying field with 3 planes and we go home with 5 because guys just like, oh yeah, I don't feel like fixing this plane up, take it home, fix it, keep it. It's really amazing, you know.
I think I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing, you know, try to get better try to get as good as I can. I really want to keep going in the IMAC, that's the Precision Aerobatics competition, and then I want to, you know, just continue my whole life.